Wendell, Dillon Brooks on Franz. Shot clock ticking down. Franz Wagner going to have to fire. He does. It's no good. Rebound Şengün.
That's pretty good defense, right?
He's knocked down 2 threes in this third quarter. He and Dillon Brooks, they're 2 new veterans, giving them some great pop. Magic turn it over. Green almost gave it back. I think Green touched it last. And Carroll. Wagner lets it fly. No good for 3. Tapped by Stubbs.
Keldon Johnson to Wembanyama, guarded by Brooks. On the floor, the fadeaway from the baseline, off the iron.
That's okay. I love the play. He was playing a little cat and mouse game there with Devin Vassell.
Sohan can't convert. Bullock.
Stop him. He's so quick and athletic.
Spurs by 1. Down low. Wembanyama on the double team. Brooks comes away to pry it away. He goes up. Vassell. 9 on the shot clock. A busted possession so far. Devin trying to make it happen and cannot.
Klay Thompson checked in. Keep an eye on him.
Mooney and Curry waiting at the scorer's table. Paul stepping back, shooting short, rebound back. Rozier's their leading scorer, well defended by Tate. And a throw right to Brooks, but Thor takes it right back. And then can Brooks get it back? Yes, he can. Now to Tate. Tate on the move, has some help. Finds Şengün trailing, and he scores. Each of his first 2 years of his career, the Hornets were, my guess would be, expecting him to develop a bit more than he has to this point. That pass is low, intercepted by the Rockets.
You know, they know where the ball is going to be on every time, and they know what's going to happen.
Another strip by, this time by Brooks. The green to Şengün.
The Rockets out on the break.
You see Fred VanVleet and Dillon Brooks and what they've done in this game, and man, they have been terrific. And there's Dillon Brooks right there in the middle of it again, getting it done. 36 games for him. He fractured his right ankle, turns it over there. Another steal for Dillon Brooks.
This Dillon Brooks is something else, man.
Yeah, kind of a two-way monster. And Şengün. And the Rockets, who started hot from 3, cooled off, have been super hot once again to begin this second half from long range. VanVleet into the lane, shielding the bigger man, missed it. Dunk back try, no good for Landale. Rozier the run. Wow. Some good hands by Brooks, knocked it out of bounds. He thought it went back off of Rozier. And Rockets had missed like 12, 13 consecutive shots before that make. Sabonis turns it over. Mentioned he's averaging 6 assists per game for Şengün. He already has 6 tonight. So there's another little added wrinkle to what we've seen here in this game as the Rockets are shooting it extremely well, as well the jump ball here with 6:20 to go. Really well from 3 after their poor start. Prince short on that as he forced up that.
Oh
shot.
no, change up tempo.
Again, too strong for LeBron.
He has knocked down a 3, got a dunk there, and size bothering the Rockets.
Who'd that go off of? Rockets are claiming it went off of Ingram. The officials don't see. Hawkins there playing the passing lane, stealing it was Brooks. Gets by Valanciunas, tried to dunk it down and got fouled. Head-to-head matters. Scoring differential matters. Total points scored matter in terms of.
Those two very impressive this year in pick and roll.
20 for Alp, 10 of 14 shooting. Williamson, jump pass into Valanciunas, bears Brooks for the help and the block. Williamson has 24, gonna ISO on Brooks. Comes baseline, misses the layup.
And Dillon Brooks loves to take the.
MPJ over Brooks, no good, wide and to the left.
That.
Brian, do you see the pace or tempo changing a little bit with this different starting lineup?
Offensive foul called on Harden.
Remember, for Houston, they have Cam Whitmore, who's just 19 years old, was the MVP of the Summer League, and he's not even with the team.
George the other way, crossing blades with Brooks. Swings it over to Harden, intercepted by Holiday with Harden to beat, to the rim, lays it in. 5 quick ones for Aaron Holiday. Jabari Smith Jr. able to recover. Leonard goes into ISO mode against Dillon Brooks. Can't get it to fall. Good defense in crunch time, and he feels he's going to put whoever is the best out there. There isn't a close.
LeBron. He's an all-NBA defender, Dillon Brooks, but LeBron goes right by him, can't score. Gets knocked down. Russell, short clock. There's a double team immediately. LeBron's going to take it himself. You mentioned it. It was a short clock. That didn't hit the rim. LeBron knew it, and he scored. They can secure their largest lead of the game with a bucket, any sort of basket here. 2 minutes into the fourth and final. Trying to force it to LeBron, and Brooks saves it. Under 3 minutes to play, Reeves in a spot of trouble. Oh, LeBron threw it away. He thought AD was going to go one way, he went the other.
Saric banging, bumping. Brooks, you see that strength? And he got Dario just far enough to make that a tough. And he had the whole stretch where the Warriors had not had anybody except Saric, that 120-pointer. That bodied a lot on that and couldn't float that home. Good play, patient, feet set. And we were going to call it a pass to Wiggins, but out of bounds it's to the Rockets.
The Rockets now with their biggest lead. Rose to Roddy. No space to throw that one over to Biyombo, and Brooks read it beautifully. Tried to bank that one in. Brown the Euro, the tough flip attempt. Dunk try by Porter Jr. also no good.
He was the league's leader for a moment and trying to get back on pace.
This time on the other side for Jokic to KCP, fakes the three. That pass got deflected, stolen by Brooks. They have numbers, ahead to Green, here we go.
You put that one leg out, you can't block it.
Jokic trailing Caldwell Pope, misfired there, got his own miss. Goes back up with a lot of contact there, no whistle, rebound.
Glass. Before this moment gets away from us, your career high in a season, as Luka goes down in the three-point attempt, was 3.5 assists per game.
The court, and there's nobody around me, and I'm waving. He had blinders, but it got a lot better than that. Yeah, it got
that they brought together in the offseason and have put together and have shown up on the defensive end of the floor, and an improved record. That's one area where it has not coalesced as of yet.
This is the mark of a young team learning how to win on the road.
Green and Bleat both have 2 fouls now. Jalen Green, that is, for Houston.
Okay, Scotty from under the hoop.
Brooks elevating the defensive intensity on Luka, bringing the ball up the floor. Fights over the top of a screen by Grant Williams, and then a second screen is an offensive foul, and that's 3 fouls in the game now on Grant Williams. Feynman, clearly.
He's got so much in his toolbox already. And like I said, I'm pretty sure it's something he'll continue to work on.
Chris Marlowe with Katie Wingy and Christopher Dempsey. Got Dillon Brooks is guarding Murray now. And a Joker light. Here is. You know what he is like? He's Şengün light. Şengün. No, light. L-I-G-H-T. Here we go with, anyway.
Alpron was the Turkish MVP, and I think a lot of people overlooked the value of how hard that is to do at such a young age.
An 18-year-old being an MVP of what, pretty much 2 years ago to the day. And then Brooks turns him over. Gilgeous-Alexander, here come the Rockets. A little power play here, 5-on-4, and then Williams stonewalls Şengün, finds an open Holiday, he lets it fly, makes the three.
Aaron Holiday has come on. And another bad pass, deflected. Rockets a good defense. Now Brooks for 3, got it. And Bleat 7 points so far. Şengün missed it, and DeAndre Jordan snaps down the rebound.
Then he threw it right where Brooks was.
Van Vliet for 3, unbelievable. That's a switch right there. Murray, by his man, lay it up. Shot was blocked. Brooks. Jokic in on Alpi. Jokic around the corner. A turnover there.
They're trying to talk to.
They started off poorly in Denver as well. Obviously, we're able to overcome that. The deflection by Brooks, and a loose ball scooped up by Şengün. Another San Antonio turnover. He's 3 for 12. Dillon Brooks is 1 for 11. Jalen Green's 2 for 10. Van Vliet's 4 of 15. Yeah, a lot of people were all over them there last year for the Gobert deal, but this season certainly paying dividends for the Minnesota Timberwolves. frustrated too. He's 1 of 8 from the floor. Jaren against Brooks against a crowd of Rockets. Stolen by Brooks.
Your foot on the gas, pedal to the metal.
Chris, I think, looking for the foul call, didn't get it, tries to chase his own miss.
In 2022, as an undrafted player.
We've got 2 Missouri Valley Conference Player of the Years possibly in this game. There's a tip in for Andre Jackson Jr.
Then recovers quickly enough to protect the cup against Sengun.
Chris just lost it. Here comes Jalen Green. Putting it over to Jabari Smith Jr. for the dunk.
Referees letting a lot of physical play go inside. Sengun getting frustrated because of it. Offense.
Yeah, Dame. His Bucks high is 39 in that season opener against the 76ers. Crosses over into traffic, in trouble, trying to keep it himself. And Brooks trying to save it. Yep. PC does exactly that. Oh, did he?
It leaves just Green and Kevin Durant as the only players in the league to have worn the green and gold of the Super Sun.
Jeff's had an outstanding career. Still can do it. Still taking care of business.
Back in the game, Niang hesitates, got around Brooks, banks it up, missed the shot. Allen tried to spin it in, couldn't. Niang flicks it up and flicks it in.
Good job by both of those guys. George made a heck of a move.
As we mentioned, the number 2 pick back in 2021. The Rockets took him 1 slot ahead of Evan Mobley. Yes, that's rebounded by Green on cue. Cavs have earned it here tonight. Mitchell works on Brooks. Okoro.
Resets, shoots over Murray, got a piece of that. And now the shot clock is off, and the Hawks, and they could have played for a final possession. Instead, Young threw it right to Brooks. To Van Fleet, trailing, shooting, making.
He has been hot from 3, but that didn't seem like the one.
Yeah. And then Young threw it right to him on the ball pressure. To Jalen Green into the lane. Back to Brooks. Scores the ball. Picked up by Jones. Hardy now. That is another miss. Another offensive rebound. Another 3. Another miss. And they were progressively getting worse.
Relentlessly and controlling what he can control.
Well, we've seen it once or twice this season as that was well defended. Remember, he didn't have a great game against Cleveland.
Let's see what the Rockets do here. They got to rotate early.
Hardaway on the move. Had a step on Brooks. Could not score.
The lob because of the mismatch inside. Can't almost take it away. It belongs on the turnover to Houston again. Up against Dillon Brooks. And, a break. It got out to Trey for 3. Long rebound. Brandon took it away from Dillon Brooks. Will it be second chance points? Ball away. Baseline. Right on. Too strong.
Now you're fighting the clock again.
Yep.
Got to go quick.
He will. And
again, it's bad spacing again.
Turned it over again. Turnovers are killing them down the stretch. Dillon Brooks. And an easy one for Jabari Smith.
Again, the Rockets out scrambling defensively and really gotten them back into this basketball game.
Brooks with the deflection. Another turnover by the Pacers. Van Fleet in the open floor. Back to Sengun. The Euro step and score.
9 in the shot clock. Tatum.
Go. Make post Jaylen Brown.
Loses the dribble, has to kick it out, picked off by Brooks.
Randall matched up with Dillon Brooks.
And that's a good matchup. 2 guys play with a lot of tenacity.
Corner 3, Anunoby short. Sengun with the rebound.
Knicks moving. No grooving yet.
Anunoby for Hartenstein. He had it knocked away. Knicks maintain possession. Just under 10 points a game in 14.5 minutes per game for the Rockets. Instant offense off the bench. Tate with the rebound. Grimes also played collegiately at the University of Houston. After
you can see he's aiming his shot, not shooting with confidence.
now the steal by Brooks.
Ball moving prudently to the open man. Randall dancing.
Randall from three, short.
Drilling threes left and right. Sexton hanging in the air, missed the bank shot. Tip try also no good, picked up by Brooks. Jazz still have the ball. Markkanen had to, and did grab some rim, and I think that was
a foul.
That was last touch by Kessler. What a presence Kessler is around the rim.
Offensive foul.
That's an offensive
there you
foul.
go.
Struggled down the stretch. Did Tatum in that one. He'll shoot from 20 here.
Attacking Porzingis, he's got to get his aggression up, and I'm sure those legs are a little heavy here tonight, but that's part of the NBA.
Offensive rebound.
If he can get himself going, it is different. I've been there before as a bench guy and as a starter. Your warm-up changes, the way you approach.
Struggle from beyond the three-point line. The offensive tip back, and unfortunately there, Brooks took it away from Porzingis. Here comes Whitmore, right to the rim, missed the dunk. Tatum on Brooks, still working, stepping back. Tough three, air ball, basically right into the breadbasket of Cornette for two. First look at them this season, Scoot Henderson. Two on Brown, now to Cornette. Try to go inside to Brissett, bad pass, deflected, stolen by Houston. Brooks for three, why not, but the air ball.
Bridges. Pass deflected, knocked out of bounds, last touch by Brooks.
Practice suicides the following week, so Leaky has been conditioned for moments like this.
Started in Chapel Hill. Thank you, Ashley. Blue heaven. Loose. Picked up by Uncle Jeff. Cody Martin, a lot of dribbling. Oh, what a blunder. Bridges working on Brooks. Last touched by Houston. Brandon Miller, quick trigger.
To midcourt, stolen. This will count if it goes. Rockets a 9-3 run to end the half, but the Nets will go to the locker room.
Get this win. Utah's been one of the hottest teams in the league. So have the Phoenix Suns.
Thomas ends up turning it over. Brooks shielded off Finney Smith, who's going to commit a foul.
The Rockets are getting anything they want here in this ball game. They have to step up and make shots.
Lakers get turned over. Here comes Brooks. They have numbers. And then Thompson on rebounds in the air. Rejected by Davis. Cleaned up, though, by Smith.
You got to watch your own film. You got to be your own worst critic.
Akala misses three. I'm smelling a Green during this run has been shooting lights out around the rim after struggling.
Craig, my favorite mid moment is that really starting to come into their own.
Rockets is still shooting over 60%. Final seconds of the half, and what's been a great half for the Rockets. Quickly. Short, and that'll do it. Brown had it stripped at the last moment, and somehow ends up in the breadbasket there at Barnes, and he scores.
Conley takes it out to Edwards. Going to have to make a play. Shot clock winding down. Sidesteps into a three. No. And it did not draw irons. 33rd double-double of the season. 5th most in the NBA. Edwards on a heater. Sizing up Brooks. Crossover. Pull up. No good.
Chris, if somebody takes the ball and you dribble it for 10 seconds, the defense has to be in position. Nice little show and go there.
That's knocked away. Here comes Green. Brooks. Smith.
Yeah, Chris, I know you look at him. He's got an ugly style, but he's effective.
Siakam was knocked down and then throws it away. And Green sails it past Thompson.
There he is. He's right there.
Siakam.
This is Summer League. That's Summer League.
Here's Quick. Leaves it for Pirtle. Denied underneath. Pirtle tracks it down. Here's Scotty P. Three doesn't go.
Yeah, you think about Steve Nash, right? And all the work he used to put in prior to a game. One-footed, right? 1 foot. Another foot.
Good defense by Dillon Brooks. He knew.
point game. Turnover. That's the 10th by the Raptors.
Trey will launch. And the rebound to Green. Coach Udoka was not too pleased with his efforts. So benched him with 2:55 to go in the third quarter. Did not appear the rest of the night. So he may have Jeff Green. Murray trying to launch. Gets it up over Brooks. Short. Trey.
Well, that's not a good shot there.
He was off balance for sure.
From the Raptors, but without them, since they've been out, they've been pretty average. They've lost 3 of 4, have the Knicks coming into play here.
Look at Dillon Brooks, the double.
And no Hartenstein. Obviously, you'll have Anobi, no Randall. Robinson. Hartenstein missing another game. DiVincenzo steps back, 3-point.
Having different points of attack for Jaren. And he gets stripped of the basketball. Thompson. I said it in the last game. It's too easy to see him. Stevens flashed in the post. Vince couldn't get it to him. Gigi, a step back 3. And Jeff Green the rebound. A look ahead to Holiday ahead of the field. Oh my God, and he kept it in play. But then Stevens loses it to Brooks. His comeback of the season. 14 second chance points. Vince, 3, no. It'll go out of bounds, and the Rockets a chance for their first lead of the game.
He welcomed himself home. He had a tremendous game as well.
Knocked down 7 threes in the process, and there is no denying as the Suns cough it up. Brooks with a steal, and that's a 9-0 Houston run now.
And here's the thing: if you play hard defensively and you step into those, good looks, Coach Udoka doesn't mind that.
There you go. Double as he was back down Thompson. They swing it to Allen. Back to Booker. He'll shoot to 3. Misses. He's 0-4 from 3. 2 unique components in a 5-game span. So we're part of history here, Ryan. Well, that's going to be a part of history. An air ball and not close. Oklahoma City % from 3 again on a team that shoots it at an extremely high level from up and down their roster for the most part. Brooks harassing Gilgeous-Alexander, a Canadian national team teammate. They're going to call an offensive foul.
As he makes on plays are just special. He never quits, and he just finds ways to make plays.
Gilgeous-Alexander with a left. Thought he got fouled. That's a tough shot. Not going to be able to finish that very often, if ever, against Holmgren on those. Stewart from the corner over Brooks. Airballed it. Short for SGA.
And he's got shooters all around.
Up and down this roster. Great shooting team. Probably the best shooting team in the league. Cleaned up by...
Falling in the hands of OKC. Here is Dillon Brooks. Limited in the game last week as Durant misfires on the mid-range there. That's just the problem there. As Booker draws double-team attention. Throws a shot up. Again, a lot of contact being made. Shooting up late. 17 first-half points. Beal draws the contact. No whistle. Booker on the catch and a jump ball, and now Jalen Green shoving Bradley Beal.
That's a term that he knew that it was not.
That's the 4th highest percentage in the league. Now Brooks on Wembanyama. Did he strip it away from her? Yes, he did. Diving on the floor to save it back to Jalen Green.
17-point Rockets lead. Brooks all over Paul George with the snatchback dribble. And Green with the rebound.
Their best perimeter defender on Leonard.
Leonard got it back after losing it. That line drive never had a chance. The second one did.
Simons handling. 1 to shoot. Gets off the 3. Caught iron. Şengün the rebound.
Barnes against Brooks. Left it short. Run a little 45 action. Fox out top. Barnes with Brooks all over him. Rebounded by Smith.
But again, when you find yourself defensively and then shots go in, it becomes pretty hard to play against.
Rockets come up with a steal. They have numbers. Jeff Green!
Especially on offense as much as he is on defense.
Very physical play. They help on Vucevic, ties him up, and we're going to have a jump ball.
What the offense is. Go have fun and play free and enjoy yourself. And it's really fun to watch.
Too strong. Picked out there by... Tried to go inside to Collins. He was being sandwiched.
First bucket. Wallace over to Holmgren. His sideline three might have been deflected. It's short. Holmgren spinning, strip. It's loose. Oh, Giddey fires it down. And too many passes. It results in a turnover. The Thunder trying to spread it out with 10 on the shot clock. J-Dub veers right. Drives, blocked, out of bounds. And with 4.5 seconds on the shot clock.
With the Warriors. Here's Naz Reid spinning away from Whitmore. A lot of contact, and Minnesota turns it over. It's going to be their 10th of the ball game. The Rockets.
Klay Thompson season high this year and made threes as 8. Now to Adebayo, working on Holiday. There's the help, spins away from it, goes to Butler on the opposite block, turns it over. Shot clock is off. Final seconds of the second quarter. Rockets down 64.
Kind of wiry strong, too. He doesn't look strong. He is once he gets in the paint.
So many teams playing for those passes into the paint to Daniel Gafford. You see the steal there by the Rockets.
Playing the most minutes of anybody.
I mean, it was wild to look at the minutes numbers for those two guys in the series against Utah and Phoenix.
Yeah.
This was in the first quarter after men got off to a great start. The Rockets are playing with all kinds of energy. They forced the Luka turnover. The loop ahead to Green. Tracks it down. Goes back to Brooks, and he's able to dunk it, plus the foul from behind on the trailing defender, Jones Jr.
And he has 17 today. First 2 of this quarter. For 3 again, Luka. And Kleba, he's fouled.
10 on the shot clock to Keontae. Trying to drive in on Brooks. That shot's going to come up short and out of bounds. And a 24-second shot clock violation. Under 6 minutes to go. George off balance. Jeff Green holds off Shamanich for the rebound.
Man on tiptoes, accelerates. Jump pass to Minaya. Out it comes to Reith. He elevates and as it's stripped. Landale with it. And tonight, 26 points, 10 rebounds. Gets a little separation, backs up, faces up, fires over Brooks.